Hello and welcome to Tong Ren for weight loss. So part of weight loss is general being as balanced as we can be. So we always start, as you know, with clean out. We want to take out the trash and get rid of what we don't need anymore before we start to set things to rights. So triple warmer 1617. Triple warmer 1617. All around the ear. And triple warmer 20. The deep clean out crew. So they're probably doing the steam cleaning. Okay, everybody's doing that. And opening up the head office. So Tom Tam, as you know, was an electrician way early on, and he focuses on the neurological system in ways that people had not done so before. So that's why we do a lot of work getting the neurological system online and functioning at its peak. So we're opening up GV20. Opens up to above to the ambient chi around us. GV24, 23, 22, and 21. All important cortexes in the neurological system: sensory, motor, mood, serenity, serenity now. And we like to add, or I like to add in GV17 and bladder 9 on the back of the head, right here. A deep cortex for autonomic circulation. So that is automatic circulation. We don't have to think about it. It happens automatically. So heartbeat, breathing, chemical processes, all these things. And just so we're here and now, we are C1, C2 on the right, gallbladder 13 on the forehead on the right, and C1, C2 on the left, gallbladder 13 on the left, bringing us to this moment in this place. And let's open up small intestine, 16, 17, both sides, opening up the neck, good communication between the head and the body. We want those passageways open and running smoothly, no trash on them, and the speed bumps are smoothed out. Large intestine, 17, 18 on the front of the throat, opening up around the neck from the front. These points specifically good for circulation and oxygenation. So we want oxygenation, helps keep the trash down. Okay, so let's go into balancing the GI system and overall wellness, opening up the internal environment. So small stomach, 11, 12. So these 2 points bracket the clavicle or the collarbone each side. So we're opening up this area. This also helps to open up any kind of tightness or restriction that might impinge on the vagus nerve. So the vagus nerve goes everywhere and has a strong connection with the GI system. Okay, so we've got all that, and we're going to open the autonomic nervous system. So this is a parasympathetic nervous system, fight or flight, and the the sympathetic nervous system, fight or flight. That's the mechanisms that happen when we need to really take care of ourselves in an emergency way. The parasympathetic nervous system is for when we are sitting under the mango tree, just enjoying ourselves and living our lives. So we've got stomach 11, 12, and again, large intestine 17. And again, in the spirit of cleaning out, we're going to open the sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight response. Tiandong, neck and shoulder. Tiandong, neck and shoulder. And we're going to cover all the vertebral nerve roots that cover the whole body. We're going to run down from C1, C2 again, C1, C2, C3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the whole neck, and T1, 2. So the whole neck is the head, the neck, everything from body up. And L1, 2, 3. We know these well. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are the points that open up the nerve roots that deal with the torso, primarily the upper torso. So a lot to do with all your GI organs, your thoracic organs, heart and lungs, your abdominal organs, your digestive system, and other related organs. And we come to L1, 2, kidneys and adrenals. L3, 4, 5. So these are all the lumbar points. These open up the lower pelvic bowl, the lower body, and help to open up into the low body, so circulation to the legs. And S1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is really the lower limbs and the lower parts of the torso. S1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the nerve roots coming out from the sacrum. So we've opened up the spine as a whole. I'm just going to bring this down through bladder 40 on the back of the knees, just so we're sure that we get really good circulation. Okay. So the difference between the sympathetic and the parasympathetic is different sections of all these nerves that we covered come online depending on whether the sympathetic response is required or the parasympathetic. So we've just activated all of them. And a little more, we're going to jump into supporting the parasympathetic. Too much in this modern life, we have the sympathetic nervous system lit up and active, and we need a little more. So gallbladder, 10 through 12 on the sides of the head. Gallbladder 10 through 12. Opening up, just carefree functioning. Small intestine 16, both sides. And on the front of the body, kidney 27. So we know kidney 27 through 24 is the kidney flush, but we're going to pull down through kidney 17 on the torso. So this is helping us open up into our abdominal area, help us open up into our GI system, which is really the point of this moment. We want to balance our GI system and have it functioning harmoniously. Okay. And a little for stomach, we do left, stomach 21 and kidney 20. They are right next to each other, and these are right next to the master point of conception vessel 12 for the stomach. So we're really going to home base in terms of weight loss. Let's have the stomach be properly running. But we get signals from our stomach, endocrine chemical signals, let's say, that can trigger us when we think we're hungry. And sometimes that gets imbalanced. So we want this stomach area to be really hale and hearty. And to balance out this whole abdominal area, all the GI system is in here. We have CV, conception vessel 12, conception vessel 6, so above and below the navel. And conception vessel 6 is right over the small intestines. The small intestines is where we take up nutrients, so that's going to be involved in how we might feel if we're hungry or not. If we're not taking our nutrients in well, we're going to crave nutrients. And stomach 25, both sides of the navel. This is where the large intestine runs, up and around. And we need good functioning at the large intestine to get rid of what we no longer need. That's the last stop of the body taking up what it can use and passing along what's not needed. So we want good in and out. Okay, so we did all that. And our desert island point, stomach 36, just below the knee. Stomach 36 in acupuncture is a master point for the GI system and the body as a whole. And we go to the 4 gates, large intestine 4. Liver 3, all good circulation and balance in the body. Kidney 1, standing in the bubbling spring, receiving nourishment from our parent earth in the same way that we receive nourishment from our parent, the heavens. And let us do some ear points. So again, we're going to open with Shen Men, composure, serenity. Point 0, centered. The master cerebral, all neurological, all functional. The nerves are what run, that's the head office that sends the orders to what has to happen. There are a lot of standing orders, but there are some elective orders, and sometimes the messages get garbled, as you know, so we're straightening those things out. And thalamus, we want good endocrine balance. And we're going to go to stomach. We're going to start at home base, the stomach itself. large intestine and small intestine points. And the occiput. So the back of the head, there are some automatic nerve plexuses there. We're just kind of tickling them a little bit to make sure that they're happy. And master sensory. So often with feeling hungry and having a desire, a craving, has to do with how we feel, both physically and emotionally. So we've got master sensory. And we're going to come to endocrine, balancing all the hormones. The hormones have a big place in digestion. And again, we stitch together upper, middle, lower, this fine bio-brocade that is ours. Thank you.